What minor flooding is forecast? Where? Colossic River at Williamstown. When? Until this evening. Impacts at 9.0 feet. Flood stage. Additional details. At 1 a.m. Monday, the stage was 8.6 feet. Forecast. The river is expected to rise above flood stage early this morning to a crest of 9.5. It will then fall below flood stage this afternoon. Flood stage is 9.0 feet. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood. Flood warning in effect until late this evening. What minor flooding is forecast?
Flood warning in effect until late this evening. What minor flooding is forecast? Where? East Branch Ausable River at Ausable Forks. When? Until late this evening. Impacts at 7.0 feet. Minor flooding can occur in Keene. Water begins to overflow onto Rolls Falls Road, Route 73, and Route 9N near Marcy Field. High water will impact interests at Alice Falls near Keysville. At 8.0 feet in J, water will cover Route 9N near Trumbull's Corner. Minor flooding can occur in Keene. Water begins to overflow onto Rolls Falls Road, Route 73, and Route 9N near Marcy Field. High water will impact interests at Alice Falls near Keysville. At 9.0 feet in J, water will approach Route 9 and in the Sydney Bridge area. In Keene, water will cover Rolls Falls Road and routes 73 and 9 and near Marcy Field. Additional details. At 1:25 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Monday, the stage was 6.7 feet. Forecast. The river is expected to rise above flood stage early this morning to a crest of 8.8 feet this morning. It will then fall below flood stage late this afternoon. Flood stage is 7.0 feet. Flood history. No available flood history. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood.
Flood warning in effect until late this evening. What minor flooding is forecast? Where? Willoomsac River at Bennington. When? Until late this evening. Impacts at 7.0 feet. Water starts to flood near the Paper Mill Village. Additional details. At 2:15 a.m. Monday, the stage was 6.7 feet. Forecast. The river is expected to rise above flood stage early this morning to a crest of 7.8 feet. It will then fall below flood stage late this afternoon. Flood stage is 7.0 feet. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood.
Time this morning. What flooding caused by rain and snowmelt is expected? Where? A portion of southern Vermont, including the following counties: Rutland and Windsor. When? Until 8:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Impacts: flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations is imminent or occurring. Additional details. At 2:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, gauge reports indicated heavy rain and snowmelt. Flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly in the warned area. At 2:45 a.m., the stage of the Ottauquechee River at West Bridgewater was 6.25 feet. Flood stage is 6.50 feet. The river will continue to rise and exceed minor flood stage this morning. At 6.50 feet, high water will impact low-lying properties along the river near Route 4 from Killington downstream to Bridgewater. River Road in Bridgewater corners will experience minor flooding. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding.
Where? Otter Creek at Central
Flood warning in effect until late tomorrow evening. What? Moderate flooding is forecast. Where? Otter Creek at Central River. When? Until late tomorrow evening. Impacts at 7.0 feet. There will be field flooding along Otter Creek from Clarendon downstream to Pittsburgh. At 8.0 feet, low-lying portions of South Creek Road will flood in Clarendon between Walker Mountain Road and Wallingford. In Pittsburgh, Elm Street and Depot Road will be underwater. Field flooding will occur along Door Drive in Rutland, along with lowland flooding upstream to Wallingford and downstream to Pittsburgh. At 9.0 feet, in Clarendon, low-lying portions of South Creek Road will flood between Walker Mountain Road and Wallingford, and water will approach Alfred's Road. In Pittsburgh, Elm Street and Depot Hill Road will begin to flood. Field flooding will occur along Door Drive in Rutland, along with lowland flooding upstream to Wallingford and downstream to Pittsburgh. At 10.0 feet, in Rutland, flooding will occur on low-lying roads including Door Drive, Park Street, and Clement Road. High water will also approach Meadow Street and adjacent recreation fields will flood. Alfred's Road in Clarendon will flood. Water will approach homes on West Proctor Road near Route 4 in Rutland. Downstream in Proctor and Pittsburgh, numerous roads will flood, along with Route 73 west of Brandon. Additional details at 3:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Monday, the stage was 7.3 feet. Forecast. The river is expected to rise above flood stage early this morning to a crest of 10.1 feet this afternoon. It will then fall below flood stage tomorrow afternoon. River at Hope. When? Until tomorrow morning. Impacts at 7.0 feet, minor flood stage. Water overflows onto Milland and approaches Route 30. Additional details at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Monday, the stage was 6.9 feet. Forecast. The river is expected to rise above floods 3 feet this afternoon. It will then fall below flood stage just after midnight tonight. Flood stage is 7.0 feet. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood.
Flood warning in effect until late this evening.
Flood
What?
warning in effect
Minor
until
flooding
late
is
this
forecast.
evening.
Where? Kewaskum
Minor
River
flooding
and
is
Eagle Ridge.
forecast.
When? Until late this evening.
Kewaskum River at Eagle
Impacts
Ridge.
at 11.0
When?
feet.
Until
Flood
late this
stage.
evening.
Water on County Route 103 between Route 67 and the Covered Bridge. Additional
Water from
details
County Route
at 8:30 a.m.
103
Monday, the
between
stage
Route
was
67 and
10.7
the
feet.
Covered Bridge.
Forecast. The
Additional
river is expected
details
to rise
at
above flood
8:30
stage
a.m.
late this
Eastern
morning to a
Daylight
crest
Time
of
Monday, the
11.2
stage was
feet this afternoon.
10.7 feet.
It will then fall below flood
The
stage
river
late
is
this
expected
afternoon.
to rise above
Flood
flood
stage
stage
is
late this morning to a
11.0
crest of 11.2 feet this afternoon. It will then fall below flood stage late this afternoon.
Flood.
Flood stage is 11.0 feet. http://www.weather.gov/